Temple.
Introduction.
Okay. Today at our institute we are starting a new topic, a debate with our students as well as I am countering them. Actually, we are discussing about whether the temples will earn the government more money or the theaters will earn more money. On this topic, we are having debate. We are supporting the theaters, whereas my opposition is talking about the temples are good to earn for the government. So let us start.
Subran sir.
So, myself Subhanshu Sanangi, and I am going to tell that temples are more revenue making than the cinema halls, and it provides a lot of revenue to the government. Because if we take a big example of the Ram Mandir, which was recently built, and it was built completely through the donations and interest, and the donation was given to the banks, and only through the interest it provided us, and only through the interest the temple was completely built. And we say, as India is our cultural country, and most of the people are Hindu, and most of the population are Hindu, they in a regular basis go to the temples, and they provide some even 1 or 2 rupees for their to get blessing from the god. It is just like an agenda of themselves. And as I took the example of Ram Mandir, we have seen that a lot of actors, a lot of businessmen go there and donate a lot of monies. And yeah, we can't say that the donation completely goes to the temple. It also provides some of the revenue to the government also. Because as the Ram Mandir built recently, I don't think that it will require a lot of repair thing or the maintenance thing of the Ram Mandir.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Why not?
So, my name is good morning everyone. My name is Aishman Sashanshipanda, and as Subhanshu stated that temple will not be requiring any kind of maintenance or something. So brother, Raman is not the only temple in India, and as India is a very vast country, there are numerous numbers of temples which are in great need of construction, reconstruction, and the cost is extravagance. Like the cost is numerous, it's in crores if I were to count that. And you are talking about the revenue, talk about bank and interest, but you did not say any strong points regarding the revenue which the government will get in it. And the thing is like, okay, fine, the government made the temple for their own selfish motives or whatsoever. Okay. Now comes during the repairs and the constructions. There are so many temples here, but still none will get any kind of repair and construction. You see, currently it's one of the major things like Ram Mandir. During the time of inauguration, when the temple was incomplete, okay, but there was all over the India, it was the saffron color flag. But now where's the Ram Mandir with the saffron color flags? Yeah, these all are just a temporary basis. But when it comes to the theater, you see, first of all, the cost of production is, I believe, slightly cheaper than the cost of production of a temple. And first of all, though not continue, but with the help of entertainment tax and various taxes, the government is earning much more revenue than it earns with temples. And you're talking about the Hinduism being vast. You see, during the time of partition, the Muslims were around less than 20%, but currently the Muslims are totally compounding up to 40% of the total populations. And you're talking about Hindus visiting temples. Fine, just pick up a temple and go. Okay, if there's Monday, you will see a crowd in Shiv Mandir, and there's just specific days people will go for their own selfish motives. No one goes every day. If there's no special occasion, the temple is empty. Like not even a monkey, you will not even find a bare monkey.
I'll come back. Yeah. Yes.
So I believe that temples will earn more revenue and give more revenue to the government, because India is a country where traditions are valued more, and people believe in spirituality, and people believe in God. So and on other side, most businessmen and rich people donate more to the temples, because and not because I'm telling in the negative sense that not because they want to really donate and in order to convert their black money. So
Fine.
these are my
Good.
points.
Rama.
So, as sister said that temples give more revenue to the government, but the movies can also can also reach the highest levels of incomes in crores. And you are telling that temples are and you are telling that the temples are represents our cultures or not cultures, but movies can also define the culture better. You can consider the movies as Kantara and
Let him speak. Okay, yeah, Nrsimha, okay, fine, right. Hanuman now.
so you are talking about the cultures that the peoples are come to see the temples, and but most of them don't know the meanings about the cultures, but the movies in theaters can define the cultures and the meanings of that movies, the meanings of that sculptures. So that's the movies can be more convenient than go to the temples and see them.
Excellent. So,
And,
I'll come to the Pratyush.
Thank you, sir. My name is Pratyush. Good afternoon, everyone. So, let me come to the generation part. Okay. So, in India, we have a three type generation normally, you can see. So, the previous generations are more into the temple rather than now cinema halls or anything. Okay. And the upcoming new generations are also very well. After that, they are getting that what do we say? From the previous, they are seeing from the previous generation to generation. They are more into the this temples rather than a cinema hall. And after we see that temples give more and more revenue than theaters because there are number of devotees. If we see our foreign sector also, foreign people have come to visit, not to the theaters but to temples, and they learn about our cultures. So they stay there and their accommodation and all those because of this the temple, not the theater. So that's all I have to say.
Very good.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Piyogita. Temples generate more revenue. India is a country. India is a country where most of the people are spiritual and tradition based. Example like TTD, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. In Tirupati, the temple generates more revenue and serves free meals and provides free accommodations, which is very reasonable, 50 rupees, 100 rupees. That's all. Thank you.
First, you want to add points or you want me to come back?
Yes, sure.
You are fine right now, but I would like Lisa to speak because she hasn't spoken even though
Oh,
was
okay, no problem.
Okay, fine. Lisa.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lita Zawad, and as we speak in a controversial topic that temples or theaters which create more revenue. But in my opinion, temples create more revenue as compared to the theaters, especially India. So in India, the temples are they create the revenue through the special puja and offering devotees, and India temples create revenue daily in huge from the devotees. So he said that someone, I don't know his name, but he said that theaters create more revenue. But in my opinion, theaters create more revenue in that time where the movie become hit and miss. Not every time, but temples create more revenue it also support the employees, employment purpose and the securities and everything. So in my point of view, temples create more revenue. Thank you.
Good. Excellent. Brilliant.
I think temple fees more revenue as compared to theater, because in India all peoples are believe in spirituality and tradition, and temples are promote our culture, and temple can earn money through different sources, through prasad sales and darshan ticket and through donations, and the temple not need for marketing cost, but theater need to promote movies revenue through marketing cost. And many more temples are earned in crores and donate to government for development of our infrastructure.
Yeah, Ayushman. Dilip will be there only as a last resort, okay? He won't be speaking unless he's asked to speak, because he starts speaking. Unfortunately, we need to stay here till 3 p.m. about so I will get back to Pratsu. Chamo, you want to say something or would like?
Okay, so the thing as Lija Didi mentioned, that they surely gave focus to only one part of the revenue generation, which is when the movie gets hit. But the thing is, in the making of the movie, there's a various type of cost through which also the government earns. And just stated that when when the movie only becomes blockbuster, then only the government generates revenue. But that thing is completely flop. Like it doesn't have any base at all. Because once you put the movie into the market, you have to pay to the government, and through that the government earns money. There is an entertainment tax which can be negotiated.
Excellent.
Okay. And then comes that she said that the temples are always crowded and all. Please, right now go to the Bhagwan, any Vishnuji temple or any Ganeshji temple, it will be empty. Like, you won't even find a Brahmin there. That's the thing. You are speaking like the topic about the culture and all the stuffs which you all say. Only we remember the God only when there is some kind of occasion. We don't remember them on a regular basis. But the thing is, now as my brother Pratyush stated, that with generation basis, this generation is more towards the temple based. Fine. If like nowadays kids, the craze is for theaters, for cinema, for each and other stuffs. They barely know about their own culture and generation. So they give more emphasis on the weekends to go and spend times with their colleagues, with their friends, go and watch a cinema or do any kind of other activities rather than going to the temple.
Good. Fine. Subhash.
Okay. As Aishwan said and as Ramo and everyone said that movies are more popular than temples. And you said earlier that the movies which are made on the gods like Hanuman and etc. If you see that, and if a movie is starting, you will see that there will be a label. It is a fictional movie, and many fictional things were added to just make it entertainment. Okay, and temples are it's a signature and it signifies the character of India. Temples are built way back, something like 1000 years, 1100 years. If you go back to our past, everything provides information about a lot of temples, if you say. And through the temples, the government build the parking plots. It provides revenue to the government for the lifetime. And also we put our emphasis on the movies. Movies are not only made on the gods. It also made a lot of stories which are fictional. But temples are not fictional.
Good.
It are related to our history.
I got that. Because we also spoken in a word.
Divya. As somebody has said that now present generation are moving toward the further movies, but in nowadays the students and the youngsters are also going for the pirated version of the animes rather than movie. They watch animes from pirated websites. They don't go for the movie also. Or they also watch the movie from downloading the pirated websites. And while the temples cannot be get pirated, they have to go there. In that way, they get the mix with different types of peoples with different religions. It also gives revenue to the people who are selling flowers outside the temple.
Good. Very nice. Yeah. I'll get back to you because you already been given. Rama, if you want to add.
I will speak later.
Okay, fine. Yes, sure.
So my point is that, as someone said that they will. I feel that if you feel stressed or if you feel low, you can go to any temple and you can recharge your soul. But if you want to watch a movie in a theater, you have to spend some money. And mainly in metro cities, you have to spend more money to watch a movie in theater. And so that's my point.
Good. Well done. Excellent one. Yeah. Ayushman, 30 seconds. Okay.
Okay. As she stated that we have to spend more money in the theaters. Well, now you see, the thing is, the temple should be a site for devotion, but people have made it a site for business. Okay, we are also paying for those special tickets for the ultra luxury ticket line and etc. For that also we are paying money equivalent to the ticket purchases. And as my brother Subhranshu stated about the temples being thousands and centuries old. Well, we have a prime example of Konark Temple, which is in a very deteriorated state, and the government is trying to fix it, but we all know that the cost is way more than the revenue it can generate in hundreds of years.
Right.
So, but the thing is, when any movie where you spend crores in the making of it, it gets blockbuster. Even if it doesn't, there are ways from which the government gets back its revenue.
Good. Fine. I would like to invite my very favorite Raj. Okay. I would like him to speak. Okay, Raj, jump into the river. For arguments. Right. And I will definitely give chance to each and every person who is sitting here. Okay. Let us see how other children are also speaking on the same topic. Raj, yeah, go ahead. You don't have much time. Okay. 1 minute.
Would you have a question arise in your mind that you listen about the medicals, like you listen medical about the Muhammad Medical Institution of College? Yeah, if in the Christian hospital in our city, the Berhampur, but you don't, you did not hear about any type of city, any type of medical colleges and different type of social welfare named by the Jagannath and Ram. Why? So I have also question in my mind, but now after some research, I find that the government control the entire temple system. There are many rich temples in our country which are controlled by our government. The whole revenue collected by around 50 to 70% were collected by the government. If the temples not generate proper revenue, why government focus on that? As you know, India is a country of temples. You do not see any type of country who collect tax from the temples. Where you may find that, but the India is the largest country who collected tax from the temples, because our temples are collect much more revenue as the foreign professional are recognized them as a temple economy, as a different sector like a film industry. So I think temples are generating more revenues. As you know, in initial India, the kings are built different temples not because to promote our culture and difference, because different type of cities. As you know, our famous Jagannath temple, whose name is Puri. What is the meaning of Puri? Puri means the Nagar, which means a small city. So when we set up when a person build a temple, in that place the entire ecosystem of the economy will grow up.
Good.
So I
Fine.
think temple
Nice.
economy is
Good. Yeah, Rohit.
If you think that theater earn income from only movies and sales of foods, but if a person travel to temple, then he will contribute from bus tickets and food purchases and from temple tickets. It will also It will also on by government through ticket sales and food sales.
Good. Now,
You said that the person who is go to the temple or travels to this city to another city is paying the ticket price of the bus or whatever, but he is paying his own expenses. It is not related to the temple. No. But movie theaters are earning. Movie theaters are selling the cold drinks, chips, popcorns, many more snacks about that. That can be also good revenue to the government, and many more richer temples are providing some providing revenue to the government. But movies earn crores in a day. Whether it a flop or a hit movie, it earns revenue in crores. So I think movies or theaters can be good medium to earn government. To increase government economy.
good. So finally, I would like both Sriya and Pratyasha to add a few words before I go to the other children. Sriya, yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask Ayushman, is everyone goes to theatre every day? As you
Well, though everyone goes to temple every day.
yes,
Do you?
yes.
Did you get today? Did you go today?
Wait. Sorry. Did you go today to the theatre?
2 days back.
2 days back. Did you go?
Okay, fine. Still listen.
Okay.
Okay.
I want
fine.
As our India is full of culture, and we can see that in every month we celebrate any pujas. I think today is also puja Boda
Yeah,
Amavasya.
absolutely.
As we also go to temple and our parents or our mother.
You have lost your chance. The thing is that if I keep giving you chances, no one else will be able to speak. Okay, fine. Right.
But the question is to Mrs.
No. She just asked, but you unfortunately don't have any chances. You already run out of the. Fine.
As many of our grandmothers or mother or fathers,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
they are in pujas or any occasions they want to eat prasads which is from temples. So we can so government can earn more monies or taxes from these prasads in the pujas. As we also make our shraddhas to our
Yeah. Ancestors, right? Good.
ancestors.
Yeah.
So people
Forefathers, right.
goes to temple and do their shraddhas, and the pujaris and the temple also earn more taxes and the more monies.
Good.
140 crores.
Right.
140 crores people go to temple. Not only
There are more people
every
going
day,
to temple
but
than people
not
going
only
to
every day,
second
but
understand.
they also goes to
Yeah.
temple in a month.
At least in a month. But we don't go to theaters every month. Okay, that's what you want to say. Absolutely fine. So Pratyasha, right? Good. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Pratyasha Patnaik. A question arises in my mind. Did you ever heard a tourist come to India and see a picture in a theatre? Because the specialty of India is our culture. A tourist come to India, visit, and to see our culture, to see our architecture, and someone says like temples are not crowded every day. Like Shiv Mandir is on Monday. Did you ever see the crowd of Mahakaleshwar Ujjain? Every day, every night. Did you ever know about the Tirupati Balaji temple? The richest temple of our country. And I want to ask you one question. Can you tell me a richest theatre of our country? Richest temple of our country. And did you ever seen a country which generate like Tirupati Balaji temple generate more revenue? Did you ever heard a nation which is generate like Tirupati Balaji temple revenue?
Good. Right. Excellent. Divya, please add a few words before I go back to Philip and others.
Here they talk about the Konark temple, that it has broken down, and to remake it, it needs some more money to remake it. Then it generates the revenue. Still, it is broken down condition. It is generating the revenue. When a theater is broken down, it cannot generate any revenue from it.
Good.
It is
Pratish, yeah, you're busy. Yeah. No, got it. Okay, you can continue.
It can be seen clearly that no Indian movie goes outside the country. In the foreign countries, no Indian movies are played. But from the foreigners come to India and recognize our culture and making the temples from in foreign countries.
Right, fine. You want to add? Yeah.
I have one question. Have you ever any product producer or anything a movie producer from the foreigner is investing here? Is it any setup? But there is one religious movement. It's gone. It's not from India. It's from the US by an Indian group. So if temples not generate more revenue than a theater, then why those foreign movements are setting up their temples or any religious movement here in India?
Good.
Because it gives more revenue than a theater.
Right. Fine. Nice. Fine. Sir, yeah. I have to give chance to each and every person over here. Otherwise, they will feel when they will go home dissatisfied. Okay, fine. So, right, with a proud smile, I'm inviting Smile to say a few words. Okay, right now. Yeah, go ahead.
The point to be noted that the theatre has more liquid cash or liquid capital in a short time, but the temple is it's not permanent. It's a permanent thing.
I'll get back to you. Don't worry. I'll get back to you. Yeah, Susan.
This is Susan. Good afternoon, everyone. I think the theater in the movie are created for setting up the losses of the businessmen to reduce their taxes. But I think the temples are not getting any chance to reduce their taxes to give government. In this point of view, I think that the temple to get more revenue to the government as compared to the theater and movies.
Very good. Yeah, Maitri.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Maitri Raju. Now I am telling about the temple. Is a very revenue cost. Our Odisha celebrated 12 months 13 festival. Her family go to a temple every day, not every day, but minimum 1 week, 1 day. So temple is a very
First of all, our India is a cultural and traditional country. From childhood, our parents have said that you go to the temple and know about more. Our parents do not say that you go to the theater and enjoy it. So from childhood we know first about temple and rather after we know about the theater. So our childhood we know first the temple. So temple are more.
I go through the temple because yes, our movie theaters income crores in a day, but our temple Puri and so many temples income crores in fraction of time. And our country is a traditional and spiritual country, so many devotees go temples. And movies also blockbuster when he saw our culture and gods, then you revenue more incomes.
Good. Fine. Good. Rajashri.
So, in my opinion, temples are more get revenue give revenue from the government because a million of people attract the temples. Temple also have the crores of donations through the devotion and which are managed under the government or trust under trust regulations. So temples also attract the most pilgrims and tourists, and which helps to the our government to guest house and food service to
Super. Nice.
get
Well
the
done.
revenue onto the
Smile, are you
temples.
ready? Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah. I'm not letting you go that right thing. Yeah, you're good.
A temple generate more revenue according to theatre because
No problem. Okay, fine, done.
In my point of view, I will say that temples generate more revenue as compared to theatre, because in every city and every place a temple must be there. The people.
Yeah, in Mundamura there is no theatre, I understand. Yeah, yeah. Fine. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
The people were so.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Yeah, go ahead.
So nowadays, who are going to theatre? All are going to temples. In theatres, we only watch one movie for one time. If we take subscription, we can watch so many times in home with family.
Yeah. So you don't go to theatres so many times, only once at best, or maybe twice. Okay. But you keep going to temples every now and then. Okay. So sorry.
Even we don't need to pay for the subscription. There are so many pirated websites that gives the movie for free.
Oh, yeah, also. Okay. Fine. Anyone who has been left out over here? I mean, I did not give chance to Payal, you want to speak? You want to speak or you don't want to speak? You want to speak? Yeah, go ahead. बहुत जाने को याद आओगे तो मैं बोल चुकी नहीं बोल जाने को बड़ा चला go.
In my opinion, I will go to the temple because each and every country cannot go to the theatre, can go to the temple because it is not affordable to lower class family.
ஆமா not like yeah go ahead.
Lower class family, and it gets more revenue to government.
Get over it. Very good. Oye तो सारे धम्मा करी क्या? सीन की गला करियो करी थी. मेरे को कर ये हुई ना बात. करो. हाँ. Well done. So finally. बुझा ना? हमारा कोट्टा दाता भागी में लगा. जल्दी कुमार. हाँ. आप चलो तो अपन सोला को ना बैठे के भाव.
Coming to all the points which you have given, let me tell you one thing. You have told we are not getting people from outside investing in India. You don't know. We have a director named Rajamouli. He is bringing up equipment from outside, and his technicians are also from outside. Why outside people are coming to India? Because India is earning lots of revenue from movies. If I am not wrong, in Japan, RRR got so much of money. If you have forgot my name, Dangal is a movie which will if you will include it in our export, it will get lots of money from China itself. Where if you are seeing any big imports from China, if you are seeing the balance of payments, you will always see that India is having a deficit. But if you see, Dangal is a movie which is made in India and got very much popular in China. Can you tell me any temple which is popular in China? Yes, you are right. The tourists are coming to India. I agree to you, but only a few people. That too from who are mind washed or whose forefathers are from Indian background. They are coming to India. Not Chinese people or Japanese people or South Korean people are coming to India and visiting our Jagannath temple and saying that okay, Lord Jagannath give me money. And yes, everyone is visiting temples every day. I agree with you, but none of them giving hundreds of 200 rupees notes like this. Okay, they are just giving 1 rupee or 2 rupee. If you are entering into a theatre, you have to pay 150 to 200 rupees just for sitting real stall. And if you are going to balcony, you have to pay more than that, 300 to 400 rupees. Where you will get that money? And this money, coming to the employment, you are selling the flowers and coconuts. Sellers will be getting jobs, right? Yes, I will tell you. The technicians, the workers, you are just watching a movie. What do you think? You are just the movie on the screen you are watching is just a movie which is the actors which you are seeing, the background people, the technicians, the makeup artist, the designer, everyone working behind the screens. You don't know them. The lightman is also there. The cameraman. There are 4 to 5 cameramans. The rally will be there. How many people are getting employment because of these theaters? Yes, you are right that we are believing in temple culture. We are very much onto our culture. But who is bringing that culture outside? Do any temple is doing any advertisement? Does it telling anyone that how important our culture is? Our culture's importance is coming from Mahabharata web series and all those things. Coming to the pirated point. Pirated point is also very much important. Even though movies are being pirated, still people are getting money. This much huge revenues are being coming even after piracy. That means just think of that. If they are only getting that money, how much money it could be getting? That's the thing. Okay, theaters, I'm not selling the temples are waste of time. It has its own importance. But if you see what topic is about, how much revenue the government is getting. Tell me, when you are selling the tickets, you have to give. If you are booking on the tickets on Book My Show, you have to give again more money. And that also tax is there. If you are purchasing popcorn, tax. If you are purchasing any item from the tax. Do you give tax on coconut or what? Flowers are also exempt. Okay, but here everything is being taxed. Even if you are parking your vehicle also, that's also being taxed. If you are going inside and you are getting that scenario, there also you are being taxed for nothing. You are just sitting over there and you are being taxed. You just ask my teacher, he is going to movie every week, how much he will be spending. And even if he is spending 1,000 rupees, not less than 300 to 400 rupees is being charged by the government. When I am shooting a movie, when I am doing a movie, once my movie is complete, I will pay tax. Once I am selling to producer, I will pay tax. When the producers are giving to distributors, they will pay tax. The distributors are giving to again the film halls, they are again tax.
But the cascading effect is no longer there.
Even the cascading effect is not there, but the profit share they have to pay tax, no sir.
Fine, absolutely.
That's the thing.
And that's so Rajinikanth movies are more popular in Indonesia and Japan than India.
That's the thing. The culture is very much limited. That in India it's very much high, but when you are going to movies, they are worldwide famous. Thank you.
So, fine then, we had a fantastic discussion. Obviously, once I told you all that once I give chance to Dilip, the whole problem is he will take the entire show by himself and he will not let anyone speak. Everyone will be completely, even including me. My mouth also will be shut off. Okay, fine. Then